Hi everyone, it's Amy from Lollipolish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm here with Empties. The bag isn't full, overflowing full, but I thought that meant that actually we might get a decent sized video rather than me leaving it to its overflowing so many that it turns into a 40-minute video. So let's go everything that I've used up, beauty, skincare, all that sort of stuff, and look through my beauty empties. So I've kind of divided into categories, so we're going to go in the miscellaneous group to start with. So I do have one Sure deodorant. Sure is normally my brand of choice. I will also use Nivea. It's just my deodorant that I use. It was fine. I will always repurchase. A toothpaste. This is the Sensodyne Original Mint toothpaste. Not that fussed about any type of toothpaste really, whichever one is on sale, and that we normally go for like the healthy gums and whitening. It tends to be mine and my husband's favourite, but there's no real preference with this. And then this is kind of getting thrown in here. This is a hand soap by Hip. So it is the Hip Kids Soft and Foamy Hand Wash with the duck on the top. I did get sent this through Influencer. That's why I'm feeling like I need to show this in this video, just because it was sent to me for free along with a ton of other kids bath time items. But this lasted forever is my only review point that I'm going to use for this. This is a beautiful foam dispenser and it lasted for months and months and months and months. So that's going to be my big positive on this, that although it's probably a little bit more expensive than your regular hand soap, it's also cute and it lasted forever. On to hair care next. So I do have one dry shampoo. This is a small little travel sized original Batiste dry shampoo. Batiste is my favourite, not the original isn't my favourite necessarily, but you can only get the original in the small size and I use that for travel. I then have lots of conditioners. They're all conditioners. I promise I have been washing my hair as well, but obviously a lot of conditioner went through. So I also have a travel size again. This is the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Lengths Conditioner. Again, I use this for my holiday. I never have tried this before, but I really did enjoy it and I would be very tempted to buy this in a full size. It smelt incredible. I have a Crabtree and Evelyn conditioner. We stayed in the Hilton, or one of the many Hiltons in Chicago, and their range they offered you of samples was Crabtree and Evelyn, so I used this up. Again, smelled very, very nice. I have the Aussie Mate conditioner in the colour range. I have had my hair like a dark reddy colour for the last 6 months. I don't know if anyone's, it's probably not even pick up on the camera. So I did think I should get a colour type conditioner. I went for this one and I really do enjoy Aussie. A little bit more expensive, but I love it. And then I have the Naobay Protective Hair Mask / Volumizing Conditioner. I've used Naobay skincare before, but I've never used their hair care. This came in a glossy box. I didn't like this. I have very, very fine hair and I almost had to put half of this in to make any sort of difference. Considering it's a hair mask, I would have thought it would have been thicker than a conditioner and I should have felt some really strong soft effects after using it, but I really didn't get that without chucking a whole load of this in, more than what I would need to. So that's going to be a no from me on this one. On to other bath time items. We do have a shower gel and this is the Radox Mineral Therapy in Moisturize. I picked this up because it's one of the classic Radox scents and I've realised I don't like it. It's fine. It's chamomile, mineral herbs and jojoba. Something about it, I don't know why, I just realised that it's just not for me. And it's one of like those core classic Radox scents, so I think I just grabbed one because I needed a shower gel, but I won't be repurchasing this scent, but Radox I will be. Talking of Radox, a bubble bath. This is the Stress Relief Bath Soak. I love this. The smell of this is so nostalgic to me. This was the scent that my parents would use in the bath when I was growing up. So I love it. I think it creates great bubbles and it just makes me nice and relaxed. Probably part the smell and part the nostalgia. I had a Lush item that wasn't stickered up when they gave it to me and I honestly have no idea what it was. It was a bath bomb which I crushed up because when I found the remnants of this in my like Lush supplies, it was all crumpled dust, like bath bomb dust. So I used this, but I don't know what it was. But I also did use the Deep Sleep gift set and this was 3 items and I've used these periodically since I've received this, probably from, oh, for Christmas. Merry Christmas, it says on the label. So it had the Deep Sleep bath bomb. I'll put pictures up of these on the screen, and this is the one that was in the bag and it's a hypnotic blend of lavender and chamomile flowers to drift you off into a soothing sleep. It was fine. I thought the bag was weird. I think what you did was put the bomb there was like petals and stuff in it, so you put it all in the bag and then you just took the bag out with all the petals still in it. Weird. Don't think I would repurchase. Twilight Bath Bomb. Twilight is a great scent from Lush, so I was very, very happy to use that one. And now it's kind of like a pinky purpley type colour, and it hasn't always been that colour. And it's a lavender and tonka blanket. Tuck yourself under a lavender and tonka blanket is what it's saying. And then Butterball Bath Bomb is again another classic one from them, and it's lots of cocoa butter and vanilla, and very soft, but it is very, very oily for somebody that doesn't like a lot of oil. So that probably, I would imagine I'd crush that up, because I don't think I would have put a whole butterball in my bath at once, but great if you have dry skin. I have 3 wax melts, which is not a lot for me actually, to be honest. What's happened? I have one from Kushti Co, and this is Beetlejuice. This is from their Halloween collection last year, because I buy them en masse and then I would use them over like a period of a year. So I'm trying to go from oldest to newest. Beetlejuice is the one that I'm actually burning right now, and it smells incredible. It's really, really, really blackcurranty and fruity, like currants. I really, really enjoyed that one. I'm not sure if it's come back for Halloween, although I'm also not sure if they've released Halloween yet. They must have done, or they must just be about to. And 2 from Smelly Scents. The first one is Victoria Sponge Cake. It was nice. It had a really, really, really strong scent, considering I didn't think it was going to. It was almost like eye-watering the first time I burnt it, how strong the smell was. But I didn't really get the cake. It was really just a lot of strawberry and sugar maybe, but I thought I was going to get a little bit more of a vanilla tone. So it's just my perception of what the scent was going to be, but it did have a really strong payoff. And then Ocean Breeze is our last one from Smelly Scents. I love this. It kind of reminds me of like a Radox, maybe the blue Radox that they have. It's very musky, it's very like masculine type scent, and it's the scents that I love to burn over and over again. Anything that is ocean or sea is right up my street, so I love that, and I will link both of those in the wax melt shops down below. And oh boy, the rest is makeup and skincare. So we will do the makeup first, because I have some items that are not empty, I'm just passing on. So I do have a couple of makeup brushes. The first one is the Crown Brush C4 blending brush. I'm basically getting rid of both of these. The other one is the Real Techniques Duo Fibre brush. They're so spiky, and that's why I'm getting rid of them, because I feel like I can't blend, because there's literally, it's just so scratchy and horrible. I never pick for them, and my makeup brush is overflowing. So what I'm going to do is I might try and trim them and then give them to my daughter, because she has her own little set of makeup brushes, but I definitely will not be using either of these again. I have a primer, and this is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I am so proud of myself for using this up, so proud. And this is the original one. I know there's been lots of versions since then. It's meant to be kind of like the professional pore blurring one, but I did find that the fact that it wasn't in a squeeze container, and the fact you just scoop out of it, especially with longer nails, was annoying. I'm not going to be high that it was annoying. The product worked just fine, but I just don't know, like the packaging let me down. I don't think I would repurchase just because the packaging was annoying to me. Yeah, the product fine, packaging bad. We have one Sephora moisturising lip balm that my daughter has destroyed. So that didn't last long. Yeah, she was using it as well as me, and I don't know what happened. A 3-year-old is what happened, but bless her. That is going. I do have an eyeshadow. This is the single eyeshadow from Wild About Beauty. I'm not sure of the name of it. It's just dry now, and yeah, it's like a shimmery bronzy type colour. I don't really have a lot of single eyeshadows anymore, just because I never grab for them, because I have this but better in an eyeshadow palette, and it's not different enough that I would grab it. I have a few like pressed pigments that I have separate now that I continue to use from, I've got like a Tarte one and I've got an e.l.f. one, and they're so different I would keep them, but this is just, yeah, it needs to go. It's very clunky. It's taking up a lot of space. And I'm bidding farewell to my last Maybelline colour tattoo. This was the one in Infinite White. I really like the idea of this, but it's a shiny white, not a matte white. I do have a matte white from NYX, which I have kept, but this is the fact that it's a shimmery white is just a no. And also, again, the practicalities of getting these colour tattoos out is not the easiest, and you wouldn't put, well, I wouldn't put a shimmery white all over my eye. All the other ones that I used and I loved were ones that I could literally just dip my finger in and like smudge and blend out and just have like a dark brown or a taupe. The shimmery white, I don't know why this is the last one that I kept, but it's going. I do have a MAC Studio Fix powder in NC20. This is their powder foundation. The ends got really dry, a lot quicker than normal, but obviously I did use the whole thing up as much as I could, but this is the first time I've had such a large section that I've not been able to use. I have repurchased and I'm wearing the repurchase today. On mascara, this is the Zoeva mascara called Infinite Potential. No, this is going to be a no from me. It was just, the wand was too large, it didn't really do anything, it got everywhere, it was hard to apply. No. I have one little eyebrow gel, and this is the BFF Brows Friends Forever from the Beauty Crop. So I did like this. The brush was too small for my eyebrows. I wish this was a little bit bigger because I did have to keep dipping and dipping and dipping a lot. And my eyebrows aren't huge, so I just wish the brush was a little bit bigger. Then other than that, worked really well. Didn't mind that. A concealer, which is a proud moment. Look at that. All gone, scraped clean. This is the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer in Fawn. This is really nice. It was more of a heavy duty concealer, but it did blend in very well and it wasn't too heavy on my eyes. I'm having the problem at the moment where my under eyes are super dry, and now I've used this up, I'm struggling to know what to put under them because everything that is very heavy or gives me good coverage is also very drying. So this was a really good formula. I just have so many concealers, unopened concealers, that I need to use that I don't think I could justify repurchasing this right now, but I maybe would in the future. And one eyeliner. This is the Sex Kitten eyeliner from Tarte. I used the whole thing up, and towards the end I didn't realise how dry it was getting until I started using the next one, and I was like, wow, this glides on beautifully. So yeah, I used it up to the bitter end, even though it got dry and hard going there. And I said this video was going to be short, and it's definitely not going to be after all that. Good thing I did decide to film. Skincare is our last category, so I do have two body lotions. The first one is the Mitchell & Peach English Flowers Souffle. Considering this is called a body souffle, I was expecting a bit more of a thicker formula. It was very thin. Other than that, it worked fine, but it just, souffle I associated with something a bit of a heavier whip. And also from the travel set from the Hilton hotels, I got the Crabtree and Evelyn body lotion. Did really like this for such a nice little travel gift that came with staying in the hotel. I used the whole thing up and I really enjoyed it. I have one face halo. This has just got so washed and overwashed, and it's not soft in any way. You know when you just keep washing and washing and washing something. But I really encourage you all to try face halo if you haven't, or any type of reusable makeup removing item. I love it, and since then I've repurchased face halos 2 or 3 times. I also have got some of the bigger cloths now as well from other brands. I really love using these type of things to clean my face. One cleanser, which is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Cleanser. This lasted me forever. This was, again, a little bit different than what I was expecting. It came out as a gel, and then it did kind of lather up into a bit of a creamy foam. It had a very, not strong, it had a mild soapy smell to it, so I think with just that was enough to put me off of repurchasing it. Yeah, I don't know the Holy Hydration thing, also I don't know why this would be a hydrating cleanser. I don't know, it was a bit odd. I used it up, but I don't think I would get it again. The Lacura Pineapple Microdermabrasion Face Scrub. I really like this. Lacura is Aldi's brand. I don't know what Aldi's skincare is like in America. Ours is over here is very good, although sometimes you get these good products in the centre aisles and you never see them again. It was microdermabrasion. It was a very soft scrub, and it had a lovely pineapple scent. I would repurchase this if I could find it. Another Lacura item is the Avocado Bright Eyes Eye Cream, which is a dupe of one of the Glow Recipe eye creams. I really like this. I picked up 3 jars of this. This is my first one. I picked up 2 more when I saw them in store. It's one of the only eye creams that I've managed to have that you can put everywhere over my eyes. They don't sting. It absorbs in really nicely. It's really nice. It's got a little bit of retinol in there. So thumbs up for that one. I have the Peter Thomas Roth Peeling Gel. So this I think is a bit of a gimmick because it says it visibly will roll off and sweep away dead skin. So it comes out as a gel, you put it on your face, as you start to do circular motions, it kind of balls up and becomes lumpy. And I think they want you to think that's all your dead skin coming off. But I don't think it is in any way, because before, once I had it on my hand one time, when I squirted some onto my hands, tying the lid up, it started, I think it's just the reaction that the product has with oxygen opposed to actually rubbing parts of your skin off. So I didn't really like it. I didn't really feel like it did anything, so it's going to be a no. 3 masks and we are done. So we have these Star Skin VIP Gold Revitalizing Luxury Gold Eye Masks. So 2 like eye patches you put under your eyes. They did look like tin foil. They stuck on very nicely. I kind of did this because of the problems I've been saying with my dry under eyes, and I was going to a wedding, so I thought I would give some extra hydration before putting on my makeup. It was fine. The Sand and Skies Australian Apple Super Bounce Mask. So normally when you have this type of container that's kind of like the metal one that you can squeeze up, it makes things really easy. But this packaging was horrible. It was really hard for me to get the mask out. I think I only did maybe 2 or 3 masks out of this. The product didn't really dry. I don't really know what it did. It was overall packaging and product a bad experience. And the last thing is the Glam Glow Super Mud. I love this. I've repurchased this tons and tons of times. It's the one that's very dark and black and charcoaly. Gives you a little bit of a tingle and a deep cleanse. I really like it. So a short Empties video ended up being almost 20 minutes. So thank you so much for watching me go through all of my beauty empties that I've been using up over the last few months. Let me know if you've used anything that I've used. What are your hits and miss products for you this month? And I will see you soon. Bye.